Hi, everyone. So I think we're excited and ready to start live. Let me welcome you on behalf of LIFE, Leading Innovation for Education, and the team, the steering committee, and lovely our Randa Mikati for today's session. So if you all know Leading Innovation for Educators, it's a global innovation network. We are so proud to have the aim is to have this kind of interaction, solidarity network, so that we encourage everyone to share best practices and to find solutions that would encourage and enhance societies. You can find more information about our network on our website to learn more about our objectives, how we try to understand the challenges, to explore innovative solutions, to network, to enhance research, and to prepare standards, training, and also to support education institutions. Who can participate? Everyone can join us. So if you're working in K-12 as teachers, principals, vice principals, administration, representatives, free education volunteers, formal, informal, please feel free to join us and to share your best ideas. Today, we're so happy for Randa Mikati to share with us her perspectives, experiences on how can teachers prepare games for their classrooms, few tools and practical clues. Before we start, we're so happy to introduce Randa, and I'm so sure that she's also going to introduce herself more. So Randa, she has master's degree in educational technology. She has bachelor in computer science, certified Google educator, and also she has she worked as a consultant since 2014. She has EdTech experience, lecturer, trainer, and she has quality consultant in higher education since 2017 with many more. And she's the co-founder of Maharatech, which we are so happily partnering with them. So Randa, I'm sure that you will share with us many ideas. The floor is yours. And then we expect to have around 15 minutes if they have questions and more comments to add. So microphone is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rania, for the introduction. I'm so happy to be collaborating with LIFE. And this is my first collaboration, if you want to say it so. And since we are talking about gamification, so definitely I will be showing some games, and we will play some games tonight. Are you ready?
Definitely, yes, on behalf of everyone.
Okay, great. So just this is the title. We'll go through the introduction already. I think you already done this, so we don't need it. Okay. So the thing is, we are going to talk about gamification, and the first thing I would like to answer is gamification. The gamification of learning is an educational approach that seeks to motivate students by using video game design and game elements in learning environment. So example of games that have been went into education from long time ago is bingo, treasure hunt, Jeopardy, escape room, and more. We will see a few of them now. And I'm going to start with, since we are now in the World Cup season, so I prepared a template on PowerPoint about World Cup. If you would like to download it, you can just scan the QR code and you can download it. For now, we are going to play it. To do so, I need 2 volunteers to be, let me show you the presentation. Can you see the presentation? Oh, not yet. I think I need to share again. Maybe I will share the whole screen. It's better since we will be moving around. Okay, so this is the game. And I chose the 2 countries that will be playing tonight, Argentina and Croatia. So who would like to be the team for Argentina? And who would like to be the team for Croatia? Any volunteers?
Much.
Okay. So, Misha, you would
Argentine.
like to be Argentina? Okay, perfect. And who's going to be for Croatia?
Yes, here we support Croatia. We support Ronaldo. We are fan of Ronaldo. You know,
Ronaldo. Okay.
He lost the match.
He lost the match. Yeah, that's fine. Now we are going to play Argentina versus Croatia. So you are going to answer the questions for Croatia to win, and Micha will do the questions for Argentina to win. Okay? And anyone who would like to help them out, please put your answers in the chat to help them win. Okay, usually when we are playing this game inside the classroom, what we do is we divide the class into two groups, and then each group will be defending their own country or their own supporting country, and then we'll play the game. So for first one is for Argentina. Okay, so this is the first question. What is the main element of a game? Now we are talking about gamification, of course. Okay, so it's the score, the theme, the tools, or questions?
The score.
The score, let's try it.
No.
Okay. No, okay, you don't hear the sound. I'm sorry. I think I should stop sharing and share again with the sound. Let me, because it's more fun. Share sound. Okay. Now share screen. Sorry. Okay, sure. Let's try it. I'm sorry. Let's try again.
Okay.
Okay. You don't hear the sound. I'm sorry. I think I should stop sharing and share again with the sound. Let me, because it's more fun. Share. Okay. Now share screen. What? Okay. Can you hear the voice? Let's try it. I'm sorry. Let's try again.
Okay.
Sorry. I think it's the YouTube channel, sorry. Okay, we missed the fun here. So Argentina, they have one miss. And let's see Croatia. I will go back to this question, and then if you want to, do you want to try again? Let's see. Which answer would you like to try?
Tools.
Okay.
Okay.
No. You get the. Okay. So I guess it's the theme.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry for the first miss. Let's try now for Croatia. The second question. So when should we explain the rules of the game? After the game? Never? Before the game or during the game? It's an easy question. Yes, please go ahead.
Before the game.
Before the game. Yes. Okay. So now, still there is hope for Argentina. Let's see the third question. What makes a game fun to play? The competition, the rules, the players, the questions or the players?
The competition.
The competition. Yes.
Okay.
So 1-1 now.
Okay.
Okay. So now the fourth one for Croatia is not an element of a game. What is not an element of a game? Rules, grades, score, or theme?
Of course, theme.
Theme?
Great.
Sorry.
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 Yes.
You missed that. Okay, so what is not an element of a game? Yes. 2, the grades. What do you say, Delek? You are the head of the Croatia team.
In my opinion, it's great.
Grades, yes. Okay. So we are still 1-1. Let's try the last now. Question number 5 for Argentina. What makes a game competitive? Is it time? Is it the players, the score, or the theme?
Score.
The score. Okay. No. To make it competitive, which is a little bit harder.
Time.
Time, yeah. Okay, so we are still 1-1. The last question for Croatia. The game consists of, this game that we just played, consisted of true-false questions, open-ended questions, multiple choice questions, or complicated questions. So what's the answer?
Multiple.
Yes, multiple. That's an easy one. Okay. So now we can go back and see. So this, like for this one, I made only 6 questions, and we simulated the World Cup game, and I also included all the countries that participated in the FIFA for this year, and with their names. So if you want to play for any country, you can just change the flags and the names, and you are ready to go for your students. So for this type of games, it's done simply in PowerPoint. As I told you, I can share with you the link now for if you like to download the template. It's here. I can put it in the chat if you are interested. And then also it's very similar to the Jeopardy game. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the Jeopardy game. I will share with you one also. Sorry, I had it open, but okay. So the Jeopardy game also is a table of like several questions. You can categorize them with different categories and put like score for each question and make it harder as we go down. And then students have to choose their the question, and the score will be given accordingly. So also you split the classroom into 2 groups, and then you play against each other with the Jeopardy game as well. So with these kind of games, it's all multiple choice questions, but also like for the PowerPoint, I guess it is easier when they are in class. It makes the classroom so much fun, and they are so engaged and they want to learn the answers. Like I did it the first time I did it in my classroom. It was like a few years back, and I used the Jeopardy game, and the theme was the computer. I was teaching them, like, you know, the computer parts, and it's very dry subject. So I did the revision on Jeopardy on PowerPoint, and it was amazing. Everyone, of course, the groups are heterogeneous, so they are not all the clever students or So they were from all levels, and they were helping each other to know the answer and answer the question correctly to give them to win the game. So at the end of the game, of course, one of the main elements is rewards. So I had to bring them some chocolate bars, and and for the other team, I brought for them some candies. So that would be, they will do anything to win it. Believe me, even it's for a chocolate bar. So this is one example that we can do for the PowerPoint. Now, I will move now for another tool that we can use more for online games, for online teaching, and also we can use it if everyone has a device, which is Nearpod. So if you go to nearpod.com, also I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you. Nearpod.com. Okay, and put this code to enter the game. Okay, so this is another game that we can do together. I'm gonna copy also the code and share it. I'm sure there is also a link that you can go to. The only problem is with this code, only 40 people can join. So, okay, yeah. So now I have 0 participants so far. Okay, so were you able to join or not yet? The code is still here. So nearpod.com and then enter the code. Or you can join with the link. Should we subscribe? No, no need. As a student, you don't need to subscribe. Just go to the link and it will open. Maximum, they will ask you for a nickname or a name. That's it. Okay, so I have 4 participants so far. So this is one of the things that we always check when we are with our students within an online setting. So I check how many participants I have in my Zoom, and then I check the number of participants here to make sure that everybody is there. And you can see now the name of everyone who joined. Okay, so I will wait a little bit because I don't want anyone to miss the competition. Okay, so I have only 7 participants so far. Okay, so anyone else would like to join before we move?
Yalla, 1 minute.
Okay, sure. Anyone found it difficult to join? You don't have to sign up for Nearpod or anything. Just you have to put your name and nickname.
Yes, it is easy. I'm in now.
Okay, perfect. Great. So we have 8 participants so far. Anyone else would like to join? Should I wait or should we proceed? Okay, so Okay, so I'm going to continue. Now you can see the questions here like that they asked me before I continue. I can choose one of the themes. Again, this is one of the elements of the game is to have a theme. So I have underwater, holidays for now, space, sports, jungle, carnival, beach, Himalaya. So we can choose any of these. Would you like to do the sports one since we are now in the World Cup theme? I can do the randomized answers. Also, if we want to discuss the questions, I can pause the game between questions for discussion. So I can do that, so I can control it more. And then also I can choose to play the sound on all students' devices to make it more engaging. So I will choose now the sports one, and then I will press on continue. Now, every player or every participant should choose their own character. You can choose your character, and then now I can see Suad. Okay. Yeah, Misha. See, everyone, they chose their own character. I can see the names now. Perfect. Khalid, Nilgin, Rayan. Excellent. So I will wait just a few minutes. I have 13 participants now in the Nearpod. So 7 connected, 8. Okay. I will wait until all of the 13 join. The free version of Nearpod can take up to 40 participants. Okay, 10, 11. Okay, just 2 more. We're waiting for you. 12, okay. The last one now. Excellent. So I have everyone on board. Now I can start the game. You see the timer? And now this is the first question. When I use a picture from a search engine or social media, it's good. I'm enriching my page. It's normal. Everyone is doing it. I check it if it has any copyrights. Thank you for the mute. Okay. Now I have all the answers, and everyone has answered. 12. No, I still have 1. Okay. Now you see that the game is paused until I press on next answer or next question. Okay. So next question. Definitely that we have to check the copyright of any image that we want to use. Now, the second question. So far, Fida is number 1. Oh, sorry, Saad. Saad has the highest points. Then Khalid, then Fida. Okay. You can still catch up for the others. Okay. Now the time is up, but still the questions are paused until I press on next. So definitely the personal information that I can share publicly is my name and any general information only, nothing personal. This is for digital citizenship. I did these questions. How to be a good digital citizen. Now that's an important question. If you get an email asking you to confirm a request or to change your password on any social media, what should you do? Bravo, Saad. Khalid, Fida, still the first three. Okay, so definitely I should delete the email immediately because this is spam. They are trying to get your password. And I can see now I have 10 answered correctly and 3 did not answer. Okay, so now, fourth question. When I shop online, what should I do? Perfect. Now I can see that I have 3 of my, oh, only 2 now. That's good. Like 2 of my students are not answering. Okay, now time is up. I have 11 who answered correctly. I make sure the site is secure and the green lock is there before I share my credit card information. Perfect. Next question. Okay, I use social media for. I'm sure all of you are sharing good intentions on social media. Perfect. Almost everyone, they said to share good values. One by mistake said to bully people, but I'm sure they don't mean it. Okay, so I will go to the next question. I got bullied. What should I do? I have so many incorrect questions here. Okay, I just ignore what happened. I know for students, we should not tell them to ignore what happened because it might get worse. So that's why we always recommend them to talk to someone they trust to help them get out of this, because bullying is, I think it's like #1 reason for suicide in the world. So that's why we always tell them to talk to someone. Okay, so now we are moving to the next question. Now we have different people. Wei is #1, then Khalid, then Saad. Great. Okay, so 2 more questions. I receive an email from an unknown recipient and the email has an attachment. What should I do? Okay, I can see the class performance here. It's almost there. Perfect. I don't download anything before knowing the sender. Excellent. So almost everyone is correct. Now the last question. Saad is #1 now. Then Khalid, then Wei. Yalla, keep it up. Let's see. Yeah. You need to have the question correctly and quickly. So the time is a factor in this game. I share my password with. None of the above. My husband saying none of the above. For students, I guess my parents only should be the answer. Yes, my parents only. I have 2 wrong answers, which is okay. It might be my mistake. So now let's see who is the winner. If somebody has. Okay, so you can see now, Wei is number 1, Dilek number 2, Saad number 3. Okay, congratulations. I guess you got some fireworks for your at your screen, right? So what do you think about this? Ah, it's Ibrahim. Congratulations, Dr. Ibrahim. Okay.
It's very enjoyable. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is an enjoyable game, as Dr. Ibrahim said, for like online settings, engaging. And I always like to end my session, my online session, with such a game, because it recaps all the information. By the way, in Nearpod, it's a full presentation that you can make a presentation, you can make different kind of activities. As I just chose the game part because we are talking today about gamification. So that's why we chose this one. So I can see I'm running out of time. I still have 2 games to go. I'm not sure if we will have enough time. Now, for this one, it's the same questions that you saw on Nearpod.
Yeah, Randa, you can proceed, because that would be more practical for them, and then we can see the questions, if that's fine.
Okay, that's totally okay. Fine with me. I have no problem. So for Genially, it's an amazing platform. Like Nearpod, I said it's fully presentation with activities, quizzes, even like a small Padlet, like that you can use. Also, you can add some videos that are engaging with questions, interactive videos. Now, for Genially, it's a totally different thing. So I'm going to share with you this one. It's not for the question. It's just for the way that you can give the same, let's say, the same questions and the same information for students, but in a personal manner. Like, for example, this one, they will do it by themselves, and they will figure out the right answers and the wrong answers when they click on it. So here's the QR code, and here's the link for it. You can try it out, but I would love to show you more about Genially. Not this one, sorry. Okay, this one. So here is the questions or the quiz that I shared with you. And I'm gonna show you, if you have, I have the free version, so don't worry, it's totally, absolutely free. When you want to create a new one, you have so many things that you can do. I use the infographics, the interactive image, I really love it. And I also use the gamification part. The presentation is really nice, but it's much more complicated than Canva or PowerPoint. So that's why I prefer the games. Now, for the gamification part, there is the quizzes. And you can find also, if you'd like to not to see the premium ones here, you can filter. So you can make a filter here and say free only, and remove the filter from the premium. So this way you can see all the free versions, the free templates. Okay, why it's not doing now? Okay, so you can see there is so many that has already some content. Like for example, for the Sustainable Development Goals, they already have content there, but you can change anything you want. So there is the genuine wheel, the spin with the wheel. This one I used it also for another topic. I did use it. It's a flip card. It's very interactive and nice. I can share with you the link also to try it out. And I want to share with you also the games here. So you can have a board game. You can have so many different games that you can also customize for your own classroom. But the thing is, with the board games, like the one similar to Monopoly and the Snake and Ladder, or this one, it's like, for example, here you have 4 or 5 hajar, like the thing that you can move. So it's only for few students to play with. So if you want to make them in groups, you can do that. All the chess games, Connect 4, all the games that you know, you can customize it for your own thing. And the big thing and the nice thing is the escape room. Did anyone here try the escape room in real life, like the real escape room? Anyone? Raise your hand if you did. No? Okay, so okay, someone raised their hand. Haura, okay. Can you share with us your experience in the escape room? No? Okay, Fida, I think she said yes. Fida, do you want to share with us? This very exciting. Okay. Okay, imagine moving this excitement into your classroom and making an escape room digitally. Yes, yes, having to solve clues to move to the second room or to move out of the room. So the theme of the escape room, or the main idea of the escape room, is you have a certain time that you need to find clues to be able to escape from that room. And I did try it with my family twice. It was really very exciting. We had so much fun. It increases the communication, and also it helps us think outside the box. So now the idea is they are moving the theme of the escape room into the classroom with these games. Now you can use some of these templates. You can press on any of them, use this template, and then you can customize it. Let's hope the internet does not make it bad for me. Okay, and then you have to find the clues to be able to escape. It's similar to Genially. Okay, it did open. So now you can see the different pages that, like a presentation, it has pages, and all what you have to do is just edit the information here. So collect chicken eggs for the correct answer, and then you'll see here, and then here you have some questions. Of course, they have this text that is not understandable. It is just like for you to put your question, and then here you put the correct answer, here you put the wrong answer, and then all the programming is done for you. This will go to the last page because it's the wrong answer, and this will go to, it has an audio, and it has, so all the programming is done. All what you have to do is just change the questions there. So I highly recommend it. It needs some time to figure out like the thing, but it's really so much fun for the classrooms. Now, also, I would like to share with you a fun escape room that I did. Let me share with you this one. I did it on Google Site and also Google Form. So I included the Google Form. I would like to share it with you, and then let's try to solve it. I know it's gonna take time, but I will give you some hints. So, okay. Also, you can use the QR code in case you have your mobile handy. You can use the QR code to get to the. And now I will open it for you. It's here. Okay, so you should see it like this. Okay, so the escape room, the theme of the escape room is digital citizenship. Okay, and here's the welcome message. I want you to take a look at the bold letters. Maybe it will help you somewhere. And now, if you read the instructions, it says, read the directions, use your mouse it might help you to find some clues. The clues might be everywhere. So, okay. It's not public? Sorry. Did you have a problem with the opening?
Yes, it should be, you should give permission, I think.
To open this link? I thought it is published. Let me double check again. It should be public. Okay. Let me publish it again. I think it is. Okay. And then here is the link. Let me go to the settings. And published site is public for all viewers. Okay, done. Can we try again? Please tell me if please let me know if it did open or not yet. Still needs access.
Yes, it's done now. Yes.
It's okay now? Okay,
yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, perfect. But for now, what I want you to do is this image is clickable. It's actually a presentation on Google Slide. You can click everywhere, and some places there will be a link where you will be able to find these clues. And in this Google form, you will not be able to proceed unless you got the correct answer. So once you have the correct answer, you will be able to proceed. It's very similar to the real escape room, where we cannot go out of the room unless we find the correct answers. So, but here it is all digital. And you will see that all the clues that I included in this image are based on digital citizenship rules. So I want students to discover these rules instead of me telling them what to do or how to go about it. So it's very similar to the game that we did at the beginning for the PowerPoint. I did not tell you what are the elements of the game. We did it in a game format, and we discovered these elements of the game. So I think that's all what I wanted to say. Also, I have something for you that I included all these resources and much more, because there is so many resources on gamification on this Padlet. This is where we are adding all the resources that we find, not for only me, also all the educators and the community can add anything. So please feel free to add any resources you have on this Padlet. And for the gamification, I added for you the template, the PowerPoint template. I added the digital citizenship escape room, Genially, Nearpod, Kahoot. Kahoot is very nice. I also use it. The difference between Nearpod and Kahoot, for example, is Kahoot, I don't have the exact data about my students. While in Nearpod, I can check the grade or what the results of each and every student, which can help me later on, like as a formative assessment. Also, it's not grades, but it is some data for me how to proceed. Okay, so yes, I will give you the link to the Padlet. Control C. Also you can find here some other tools. EduCandy, it's an application. GamiLab, WordWall. There is so many more. I tried like some of them before I put them here. The only applications that I did not include is the ones that included like the score was in currency, like in $sign. So I don't like to have the materialistic part in the game, especially like similar to the game Who Wants to Be the Millionaire. So also I don't really like the thing of materialistic rewards for students. So this is all what I wanted to share with you for today. I think that's my PowerPoint. And here is the Padlet and also the QR code. And here are my contact informations in case anyone would like to contact me. You can email me. You can contact me on social media. And it was very nice to play all these games with you. Okay, so I'm ready for the questions.
That was really very informative, and we really appreciate the tool that you had given us with those interactive applications. Mm-hmm. I see that we have several questions. Do you want to start with the people that they are raising their hands? I think
yes,
Haura.
Of course. Yes, go ahead.
Haura, please. Haura?
I think she raised her hand before and she forgot to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you have a question, please just let us know, or you can write it in the chat. I might start with a question, Randa, till they raise their questions.
Of course.
You know, sometimes teachers or any educator, they would have many tools, or they would hear about different features or different applications. So from where to start? If you can give a general advice for them till we have questions.
Of course.
I always
Yes, I always do this exercise for my students. I ask them to look for some applications and then to assess this application before they use it in the classroom. It's very important to use it and to try it out and to see the values behind it. For example, I did try like 2 apps. One of them was not free and one of them was really free. But the part of the materialistic, like when I tried it, the game will ask the same question again and again and again, just for me to get more money. And it is like more addictive. And then from this money, I can buy more things. So this is not what I want my students to learn. Like do this many times to get like, you know, more money and then buy things that are all virtual. So I want them to have fun while learning and learning what is really important. The focus is the learning, not really the reward that is after that. So the and other tools, like it's very for me, I always like spend a lot of time trying out some tools to figure out what best suits the context that I'm going to apply it. Like for example, if I'm teaching online, I said like Nearpod is amazing, but when I'm teaching in the classroom and my students, they don't have devices with them, it doesn't really help. It's not really effective. In this case, I would prefer PowerPoint.
I think this is something also we all need to emphasize, that pedagogy before technology. So we need to focus on the content and the needs of the students. We have a question. What have been the key challenges that teachers faced when they use those tools from experience?
What are the key challenges? The key challenge is like if the teacher is not really, they don't know how to go with the tool, definitely it will not help them much. But if they figured it out well before they they use it, that would be great. And it's not really the number of tools that we should learn. It's more about the tools that really help us. So I always go with like few tools that I really find them helpful in my classroom. And then I don't need to learn all the tools, definitely.
Yeah,
so,
and sometimes it's about the time, or it's about the number of students or technologies. So if we're in a country that they don't have infrastructure or net, or there are many issues that teachers need to consider.
Definitely.
And we have a question.
That's why the context is very important. Yes.
How do you deal with those who score all the time very low?
I put them in a team, like with somebody who is like they can help them out to score better. Like some of the tools, like for example, Nearpod is more like one person. Each player is playing alone. But with the PowerPoint, we are playing as a team. So sometimes it's better. They learn from each other better when they are low, they are scoring low. So I have to help them out to score better, definitely. That's why we are playing the game, to find out who needs more help.
Yeah, and I think that goes back also to the context side that you had mentioned. So sometimes it's because of other factors that affecting. It's not the game only that might help them.
Yeah.
I think there is a comment. I couldn't open the digital citizenship escape room slide. If you can share it again, please.
Yes, of course I can. Let me get the link and share it with you. And also I might be planning a course for more about escape room. If someone is interested, also send me an email and I will share with you all the details once ready.
So that's also, like attending those sessions and sharing tips of how to utilize it within their classrooms, and that also would be helpful. And that's part of the innovative solutions that we encourage within life.
Yes.
Innovation doesn't require that we all just have a kind of a magic touch that everything going to change. Sometimes something simple within our context, that's really innovative.
Definitely, yes. Yes.
We can't thank you enough, Randa. Everyone is just appreciating how engaging it was, and the information that you had shared. This is really helpful. And I think parents could find it useful, teachers, educators. As you had worked as a consultant, Randa, is there any kind of tips of school leaders how to enhance and to support their teachers?
Of
in
course,
using
they
technology?
can. Yes, they can train them on these small things. They can also make groups of teachers help each other. Sometimes like one teacher is really innovative and doing great. So why not encourage this teacher to help other teachers do the same with other classes? So collaboration is really important, and also learning some new tools, if any, that can help in the context of their own school. That would also be helpful.
And that's brilliant, because you're taking us to announce that we're going to have our conference network with the theme networking and beyond for innovation in education. So we encourage everyone to learn more, to participate, and to share ideas, and also to follow live monthly events. They can participate. They can also connect with their country representatives on how to promote those ideas and to help educators everywhere. We also welcome any kind of suggestions, as you had shared with us, any practices, things that they would like to share from their context, and to highlight from their experience, or something that they would like to share with us. We'll be more than happy of receiving those and participating. I see that Dr. Ibrahim Hakan Karatash is thanking us. So thank you very much, Dr. Ibrahim, for this opportunity, for all the great efforts backstage that you had supported for having this event. If you'd like to end the session for today, we'll be more than happy. I personally enjoyed the session, Randa. Thank you very much for all the information, and or for our attendees who attended via Zoom or via live. Dr. Ibrahim, microphone.
Thank you, Dr. Rania. Thank you, Dr. Ibrahim. It was an honor.
Thank you very much, Randa. It's the first webinar. It's great and very informative, very simple and very useful. Thank you very much, Rania. Thank you very much for your introducing Randa and our conference. Actually, there is a short, simple question. I am not a school principal. Even if you are not principal, you are mostly engaged or related with the schools, with the education. So everyone very welcome to the conference. So you can come, attend, and share your experiences with other educators all over the world. So like, we are waiting for you as well. And for everyone, hope we will make so many detail about the conference with you, and hope we will release the other next monthly events as chat talks and the webinars. Actually, Mona today is here, was here, and I hope she's always here. Mona preparing herself to make the second one, inshallah. Then we have more. Hope we will organize, then we will announce, inshallah.
No, she's covering under the name Beyond Borders. So we're preparing ourselves for your session next time. Thank you much, Dr. Mona, and thank you again, everyone. We look forward to receiving your comments, feedback, and collaboration. Thanks.
Inshallah. Thank you very much for all attendees here, and hope to go together to do more for our kids.
Thank you.